Hello, I'm Jen. Welcome back to my channel, Literary Love 123. I like to drink coffee, use my master's degree in English to discuss horror from an academic standpoint, but also like to just have fun talking about books too. Today's video is one of those fun types of videos. It is a booktube tag. This tag is the Girl Scout cookie tag. I found out about this tag from Crystal at Fiber Artsy, and I will link her channel down below. Crystal found out about it from the booktube channel Web of Stories, so I will also link that video down below too. So come and join me for the Girl Scout cookie tag. This is such a fun booktube tag, and I'm so excited to participate in it. So let's get going with my Girl Scout cookie tag. So the first prompt is Trefoils, a classic that you love. And for this one, I have chosen We Have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson. The next is a book you find inspiring, and this is attached to Lemon Up's Girl Scout cookies. And I have a couple of books that I want to talk about that I find inspiring. So the first one I want to talk about is a middle grade book, and I have used this in some of the classes that I teach online. I use this in one of my feminist classes for middle grade students. And this book is titled Her Story. Look at this cover. So pretty. But this is a book about 50 women and girls who shook up the world. It's written by Catherine Halligan and illustrated by Sarah Walsh. So the next book takes a big turn. The next book that I find inspiring, I wanted to put two for this one, seems maybe a little bit out of place when you think about inspiration, but it does inspire me. And this is I Am Not Your Final Girl by Claire C. Holland. So this is a collection of poetry in which Claire C. Holland takes some of our most famous final girl characters and writes the poem from their viewpoint. I highly recommend this one if you are a fan of feminism, final girls, slashers, all three. The next book that I want to talk about is connected to the cookie s'mores. And this is a book that you find comforting. And again, this may seem out of place to some of you, but if you're a horror fan, you know. My comfort book is The Exorcist by William Peter Blatty. This is also my comfort movie too. The next book that I want to talk about is attached to the Adventurefuls cookies. And this is a book that is supposed to be an adventurous book. Now, I don't really read a lot of adventure books per se, so I kind of had to get creative with this prompt, but I chose The Book of the Most Precious Substance by Sarah Gran. And the main character in this book does indeed go on quite an adventure to discover a very special book. And I won't say more, but if you know, you know. The next book that I want to talk about is for the Samoas prompt, and that is a book that blends two or more genres. And that book that I want to choose is Into the Drowning Deep by Mira Grant. This book has horror, fantasy, sci-fi, disability rep, queer rep, and it's just an all-around really, really amazing book. The next book that I want to talk about, I have two actually for this prompt, and this is connected to Do-si-do's cookies. And this prompt is either a book you love that everyone else hates or a book that you hate that everyone else loves. So with the caveat here, I don't really love the book I've chosen, but I do like it, whereas a lot of people seem to hate it. And then I've also chosen a book that I really didn't like that much. I didn't hate it, but I just didn't really like it. And everybody else seems to love it. So the first book I want to talk about is the book that I like that a lot of people seem to hate. And that one is Nothing But Blackened Teeth by Cassandra Call. The second book that I want to talk about for the prompt is a book that everyone else seemed to absolutely love that I really didn't care for. And this one's probably a hot take. And that is Mary by Nat Cassidy. But I do want to say that his follow-up book to this one, Nestlings, I freaking absolutely loved. It was number 2 in my top 10 books of 2023. So I'm definitely going to be reading more from Nat Cassidy. And the last prompt is one of your all-time favorite books. And I chose my favorite book of all time, and that is The Fisherman by John Langan. The Exorcist had been my favorite book for years and years and years until I read The Fisherman at the beginning of 2023, and it toppled the top spot from The Exorcist. So this one is my very favorite book of all time. So the final prompt is Tagalongs, and this is where you are supposed to tag some friends. So if you're watching this video and you want to do this, please do this. Nobody tagged me, so I just did it, right? So if this sounds like fun to you, go ahead and do the tag. But I am going to specifically tag Kat from Kat's Novel Adventures, so I'll link her channel down below. And I'm going to tag Lauren from Happy Haunts Library. And I'm going to tag Chrissy from Chrissy Fury. So I hope you've enjoyed this fun Girl Scout cookie tag. And if you do this tag, please tag me in the video so I can watch and see what books you choose. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day or night. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell so you'll never miss a video from me. Thank you. Bye.